There's a saying in it, the cream rises to the top.
Well, I'd say if you want to be the best, you got to train with the best.
You can forget techniques, but you can't forget concepts.
You lot training with people like are literally like living in the gym.
Yeah. That time they threw us into martial arts, but now they're trying to
Yeah.
When I was a kid though, I would get into fights.
Yeah.
First time I found out about Sikh and done my own research.
Yeah.
And like full on Gora school, yeah. And then like they'd be like, oh, like pick on me because they're being racist or whatever. It's just if you're a minority in an area where there's a majority, there's gonna be some friction,
definitely.
no matter where you live in the world. And then I remember at the time my mum was like, she'd come over like, Pavan, kikita like that.
Yeah.
Because our mum used to be racist. She goes, oh, kiki.
First, I'm thinking I'm walking out in Italy. These are probably gonna boo me, maybe throw kille at me or something. I see like how they are in football, innit?
Pasta.
What like uplifts you and what do you remind yourself of to keep going?
I just believe it's our purpose. You know what I'm saying? I think
One of them things, if one of us is slacking, the other's gonna be like, yo, why are you slacking?
Do you think because like you know your skill, you know your like how good you are, you feel like you don't have to prove it?
Guys, welcome back to the Sikh Project podcast. We are with the Punjabi Diaz brothers, Pav Sahota and Kiru Sahota. Lads, chat to us, man. How did this all start? You lot are the most active, Sikh MMA fighters in the game right now. So how did it all start? You two are brothers as well. How did it all start?
Well, I'd say it started with Lions MMA doing classes, which started at our local Godra in Huddersfield.
Yeah.
I remember one day Pav saying, there's these MMA classes and they're going to be this time on Tuesday, let's just go down. And I was like, yeah, whatever. There was me, Pav, and our childhood friend that we grew up with, that we just went down to classes. And ever since the first class out, I just thought I want to do this as much as possible.
It's crazy. How old was you then?
Probably about 15.
Yeah, oh man.
so. Back then, the only kind of thing that we'd ever seen in martial arts or anything was Sabeg Singh.
Okay.
This is like the early 2010s, maybe the
Yeah.
end of the 2000s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the same with me as well.
it's like an old like 360p video on YouTube of him mashing some man up in some yellow cage and like some show in Nottingham or something.
Yeah.
And obviously you see that, you see a bunda over case, full daddy, everything mashing man up, and you think, yo, that was kind of cool. But back then, MMA was seen as like, yo, like you guys do that, that's illegal, isn't it? Like, yeah, that's that cage fighting stuff.
Yeah.
So we didn't even know fully what we was getting into.
Yeah.
Even I swear for like the first 6 months we were just doing Muay Thai, but we
Yeah.
thought it was MMA. Like that's how green we were.
It was Muay Thai, but it was the intention to fight MMA. But them times, it's not like there was black belts all over. Say like now where we live, in about a 5 mile radius, there's probably about 6 or 7 black belts really in it.
Yeah.
Whereas back then, if you was a purple belt, that was like a black belt really.
yeah,
And that we're talking about 15 years ago now.
yeah.
So it was hard to get BJJ at the start, but we did manage to get that in. But yeah, going back to what Pav was saying, I feel like them classes at our Godora started due to, people seeing Sabeg Singh fight
Yeah.
and then thinking, we want to do a bit of this. This looks like
Yeah.
a cool thing to do.
Even back then we didn't have no mats, nothing. We were on a lacquer floor, bro. Just yeah.
It's been tough.
We got all the luxuries now, innit? Like,
I
that's
know,
what
I
we're doing.
know, I know.
Yeah, it was from, so we'd pay like £3.50 for the sessions and then slowly over time, all them £3.50s added up and we managed to get mats.
Oh, sick.
And then, we was doing jiu-jitsu as well.
Yeah. Are there many Godora clubs now, like being run in Huddersfield?
Not in Huddersfield, but there's still the Lions MMA in Bradford,
Still
which
London.
is the next city from us.
You lot in the big clubs now, then Manchester top team. So what was that? How did you lot start Manchester top team? And what's it like training with such high level fighters? You're literally like, what's his name? You've got Lerone Murphy. He's obviously literally probably going to fight for the title next. Epic knockout. What's it like training? You got Lewis as well. Just going to the UFC. Lightning Lewis going to the UFC. What's it like training with these big names?
Well, say the guys that you're talking about, them we more or less trained with them for years, really.
Yeah, like
say-
we remember like even some of them guys, before they've even had their first fight. Do you know what I mean? So we've kind of grown up amongst them, but we were just kind of like So the head coach right now at Manchester top team is called Carl Prince.
Yep.
And originally, so we were from a gym before that called AVT in Leeds under Danny Mitchell. He's a UFC veteran, highly like decorated grappler, sick guy. And that was like a jiu-jitsu grapplers based gym. And then one day, they were saying, oh, we got this guy in to do the striking.
Yeah.
This guy called Carl Prince comes in, and he's teaching striking in a way, I've never seen it taught before. Because up until then, it was all Muay Thai pads in it. Stuff like that, like, oh, this is the combo today, 1-2 low kick, he's gonna do something, you're gonna do something. But he's there saying, when you punch, you want to punch with structure, you want to have like your body is like a frame, you want to do this, you want to do that. Like it was like a science, do you know what I mean?
Easy.
And I was thinking, wow, like, yo, we're gonna have to learn off this banda, man. And we found out where he teaches, during the week. And there was a gym called All Powers Gym back then. That's like the precursor to Manchester top team. And we used to go there during the week. And like, man, just the way he approaches MMA was very different. Because back then, you'd have your Thai boxing class, you'd have your BJJ class, you'd have your wrestling class, boxing class. But he was teaching it all as one thing. And this is probably back in like 2016, innit? Nearly like 10 years ago. So like, I just think, the striking level of that gym is levels ahead of like other gyms in the world. It's world class, as you can see. Look at the fruits it's producing. Do you know what I mean? And man, I think Carl Prince, he gets a lot of credit for that, man.
That's amazing, man. Well, what was it about Carl Prince then? So like, I know you mentioned the structure and everything, but is it like...
This is another thing as well, Sorry to cut you off, bro.
No.
But he doesn't teach like techniques, he teaches concepts. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like a lot of gyms, they'll do like pad work or they'll do stuff like that, but they won't explain why you need to throw this shot or why you need to be stood here or like a lot of gyms, they don't even feint. They don't use sound distance management, things like that. It's like he teaches it as like a science and you can forget techniques, but you can't forget concepts. Does that make sense?
Very technical, isn't it?
Yeah.
So like you both are so like in touch with your, as we know, with your culture and with Sikh and stuff, like what would you say to a lot of people, because you lot literally trained in a mixed gym now, and that's how you lot elevated and prospered in your journeys. Like, why do you think it's important that you sort of mix in at these clubs, these high level clubs, with not just Sikhs?
Well, I'd say if you want to be the best, you got to train with the best. Depends on what you're striving to achieve in the sport. And say for us, it's like we're trying to fight at the highest level. So you kind of got to be on their mats, really.
There's a saying in it, the cream rises to the top.
Yeah.
If you want to be like the big man, on the mat where there's like 4 people, and like, I don't know, 3 of them are office workers and one of them is like some guy that's doing it for recreational purposes, then that's always going to be your level. But you have to constantly try and take yourself to places where you look on the mat and you think, wow, like, do you know what I mean? This is where I want to be. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, you lot training with people like are literally like living in the gym. That come from Dagestan. Like, that's their life. So bro, literally, they're really good guys as well. And those are the levels that you're competing at, man, and you're training at.
My question to you guys is like, do you feel like you came to MMA with the natural instinct to fight, or do you think you learned that?
I feel like I developed everything along the way.
Oh wow. Okay.
What about yourself, Pav?
Do you know what? It's weird, because if I was a kid right now, so let's say we take a time machine, back to the 2000s, you tell me, oh, you're gonna be a professional fighter when you're older, I'd be like, what? I've never saw myself as a fighter. When I was a kid though, I would get into fights. Like, that's just kind of the area what we grew up in, you know what I'm saying? And then even like into like my adolescent years and just messing about, you know what I mean? But I'd never used to look at myself and think, oh, I'm hard. I don't know, I'd scrapping in it.
Tell us more about, sorry.
Let me just add on to that. Just by me saying I developed everything along the way. That was me kind of saying when I started fighting and that's kind of when I got it, not just throughout my whole life or whatever. Because I'm the same as Pav. Never in a million years I would have thought I'd be like a professional fighter.
Even our introduction first ever martial arts when I was in year 2 or year 3. Yeah,
Wow.
we used to get picked on in school. Do you know what I'm saying?
You had your case. Did you have case then?
I did have a case when I
Yeah.
was in junior school for
Yeah.
a bit
Yeah.
because I first time I found out about Sikh and done my own research and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like that, and I become very passionate about it. And
Yeah.
I did grow my hair for a bit,
Mm.
but yeah, man, like.
Was you getting bullied because of that? Because of the case?
Nah,
No,
because
I-
basically we grew up in an area it's majority Pakistani,
Okay.
and then obviously like there's all these wars between India and Pakistan. Come on, like we know the history in it, yeah.
Yeah.
And then like because of that, because it's just because we were different to the other kids, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like yeah, say for example, like I don't know, like they're going to read Ramaz on Friday, but we're not. They'll be like, why are you doing it? We're Sikh. We shouldn't be like that.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
arguments happen and stuff like that. Yeah. But that's just part of growing up in it. Like, say for example, I don't know. Let's say if I went to like a school where I don't know, it was like full on Gora school, yeah, and then like they'd be like, oh, like pick on me because they're being racist or whatever. It's just if you're a minority in an area where there's a majority, there's gonna be some friction in it,
defo.
no matter where you live in the world.
Yeah.
And then yeah, they had all these bigger brothers and cousins and that, yeah. And then who I'm gonna call, bro? Nobody.
Yeah.
I'm only a little
Yeah,
kid.
yeah, yeah.
And then I come in home like crying and that, yeah. And my dad's saying, well, yo, I'm gonna send you to karate. And I remember the first time I laid someone out, yeah, it was year 4. It was Mrs. Hall's class. I'm waiting outside class, yeah, for class to start, and there's a queue in it, yeah. And there's this kid called Mozan Rafiki. I still remember to this day, yeah. He's there saying bare racist shit, and then he starts saying stuff about Grant Sahib and stuff like that. Yeah, like I'll do this, I'll do that. Yeah, and then yeah, I remember there's like bare kids around like watching, and then you know there's that meme of like Mr. Krabs where he's like this, and he's like I don't know, it goes all blurry like that because he's about to crash out.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember thinking, oh, I gotta do something. He's at mid sentence, yeah, and then there's this technique called in Tang Sudo karate. It's like a stance called horse stance, where like you lower both your legs,
Yeah,
yeah, you
yeah, I
cock
know what it
them,
looks
and you
like.
like you punch like that, don't you?
Yeah.
I remember he's chatting all this was, yeah, and then yo, his solar plexus is there, yeah. I just remember the technique. I went, right there, yeah. Yo, he's gone down like a sack of shit. He's there on the floor like that, yeah. And then I remember at the time my mum was like a teaching assistant or something in the school.
Yeah.
She'd come over like, Pavan, kikita like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because our mummy was being racist. She goes, oh, tiki, I feel.
So, do you think you wouldn't have had the confidence to? Obviously, you had the skill to do it, but did you think you wouldn't have had the confidence if you didn't know how to fight? To deal with us, would you have just dealt with it
I
differently?
wouldn't even say it was.
Obviously, before that, like, I didn't know how to fight, so if a situation like that happened, I'm a little kid, I probably would start crying or something. You know what I mean? But then, like, you do so much sparring and stuff like that, and you're used to people coming at
So
you,
you're not
like,
scared of violence.
yeah, so you just go for it. You don't think, you just go for it. You deal with the consequences afterwards.
Tell us about like when you were growing up. How did your parents support you then? Did they like force you into martial arts, or did you just choose it?
You know, it's funny that time they threw us into martial arts, but now they're trying to throw us out.
I remember you saying.
Yeah, because say the karate that we did back then, it was just like a thing we did as kids. We didn't think, yeah, we're gonna be
Yeah.
karate champion. Exactly. You know, like, it was like years later from like, how old were we when we did karate? Just
I don't know.
yeah,
kids,
just
don't
like kids in like
in the sports hall on a Saturday,
yeah,
lunchtime, innit?
at like junior school. But then it was like when we were like 15 for myself, when we first started doing like Thai boxing and MMA years later.
Wow. Wow.
What's your fighting styles? Describe your fighting styles. And how would you describe it?
I would say like volume striking
Yeah.
is how I describe my
Yeah.
fighting style.
Yeah.
What about yourself, Pav?
I just like MMA fight.
Scrapper in it. Scrapper.
Nah, I just like I like fighting, bro. I
Yeah.
like firefights. Do you know what I mean?
Completely different, like in the sense that like you telling us last time, like you just
I like being in the thick of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like talking to the guy.
that's
like,
yeah,
in
but
there
that's
as
what I
well.
meant. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
like
shit
I
your
love it.
opponent.
Yeah,
Playing in
'cause
the mind.
I like the difference between round 1 and round 3.
Yeah.
Everybody's gangster in round 1, bro. Everybody's done a 12-week count. Everyone's done this at the year. Yo, it's when you're tired, yeah, and it's when shit's not going your way, and you're talking to the guy round 3, and he's looking the other way like that, or he's not responding. That's when you know, yo, I got this.
It's all
Like,
mind games, isn't it?
yeah.
Wow.
There's more mentality, right, than skill in fighting. Would you say?
Yeah, you know what? You see, nah, because there are times, yeah, you can see a guy with less skill, yeah, he has the will, yeah, and he'll dominate a guy that should have beaten him in it, yeah. But then I think, you know, when you reach the elite levels of the sport, everybody's got the will to win. Everybody's got the will to come. Let me prepare. Sorry, it's about them guys that do like they have like better skills. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think
The
personally.
skill and also that belief in your skill as well.
Yeah.
So he's got to have it all, really.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah, definitely.
What do you guys think makes a good fighter?
That's a good question. You want me to start?
Yeah, start.
I think if you're stepping in MMA, what makes a good fighter is someone that trains 7 days a week, 7 days a week, at least. Like if you're not doing, like I think because it comes down to mat time, it comes down to how often you're doing it,
Consistency.
how used to you are in that environment. I think that there's
So-
a few answers I can give, but that's the main one.
Let me just stop you there. So like when you get to a pro level, everyone's training that much.
Okay.
So you got to. So we done the role reversal on you. We're asking you the questions
Okay,
now.
yeah,
But
no,
what
no.
if you were to look for one attribute? Let's say you got your own fight club, yeah.
Yeah.
If you were to look for one attribute in your students, what would you look for?
I would say killer. You're
Yeah.
looking for some animal, you know, like
Yeah.
that's what makes you different to a hobbyist or a banda that just trains, that's good at it, has got the skill. What makes them different? I'm not a fighter, and I just do jiu-jitsu as a passion, as a hobby. But like the difference is
you lot done me.
the banda
No reverse. It's my podcast.
literally the
I'm the captain now.
what do you think? The people with the killer mentality, they're the ones that make it, I feel.
He's switching it back on you lot now.
I feel like that's just one aspect.
That's what I
but
said.
maybe not the most important.
So do you know what? Yeah, do you know who John Danaher is?
Yeah.
So he was talking about this, yeah, and it gave me food for thought, yeah, which is, I believe it's quite true, yeah. He goes persistence. He goes, yeah, that is the most important indicator, yeah, of how far someone will go. And I've seen this myself, yeah. There might be some guy, yeah, like look at Charles Oliveira. At the start of his UFC career, what is he, like 5-5, more or less like a journeyman, really, yeah.
man.
And then he
Crazy.
went on that sick run because he just kept going and kept going.
Yeah.
You know, there's like that meme of that guy digging for diamonds and
Yeah.
one guy gets nearly there and he turns back.
Yeah.
We've seen guys, yeah, like they were one fight away from UFC. Like they were sick, man, yeah. Like the way they fight, like artistically, yeah, you think, yo, I've never seen a banda do this before, yeah. But then they just lose it and their head goes, or they lose the passion or whatever.
Do you think it's external factors as well?
100%, bro. But like, I don't know. You have to have, you know what? You need that kind of delusion, like persistence to keep turning up to gym every day. Then I've seen some guys, yeah, that they might like be undefeated or whatever, but they've had so many injuries. They've been like, have gone years between fights, man. That's another thing, man. Like, that can just drain your will to start fighting. Even there's been times where me and him have thought, yo, like, is this shit even worth it? Like, it's hard, man.
Yeah,
That's
that's another
what
question I was gonna actually ask. Like, where do you like when you have those days and you wake up? You're like, why am I doing this? What like uplifts you and what do you remind yourself of to keep going?
I just believe it's our purpose. Do you know what I'm saying? I think, you know, when you're a man and you have purpose, yeah, you can get through anything. But if you don't have any purpose, yeah, it's like, I don't know, when I chat to people and they don't have, like, I don't know, any hobbies or anything, they don't know what to do in life, or I don't know, I just think, like, you're an NPC or something. You know what I
They're
mean?
wasting your life, innit?
You're just a consumer. You just, all you do, you live to consume.
Yeah,
You don't live to produce anything. Like,
crazy.
I don't know. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, I think persistence is a mad thing, man. Even that's why I have a tattoo of Baba Deep Singh, because
man.
he got his head sliced off, but he told us things, yo, I'm not stopping until I reach this point inside.
Yeah.
And on the side, we kept going, do you know what I mean?
Fucking crazy, man.
How do you guys lift each other up then? Imagine you have a bad day and Kiru's there for you then.
I mean, it's one of them things. If one of us is slacking, the other's gonna be like, yo, why are you slacking? Like, say, if I don't go to the gym for this, that, the other reason, Pav's gonna be like, why you not go to the gym?
It's more tough love.
Not so much tough love. He's just gonna be like, say, especially if I got a fight or something, I'm not training.
But even then, it's like, we're competitive. We're not trying to get outworked by the other brother. Do you know what I mean? That's just how we are, man.
So do you think you lot would have been able to get to where you both are without each other?
I don't know. I can't say that, bro, but it's
Yeah.
definitely a big help.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing in our club as well. We've got a lot of brothers that, you know, and they're some of the best guys. You know, we got Trig, Tindy, we got Jamal, we got the Scoomy brothers, right? And these are like they're the best guys in the gym. And I think what you see is they're brothers in it, and they're just pushing each other, which is something so beautiful to see. But so Fight Star. So speak to us about Fight Star. Both of you are competing in Fight Star this year. So Kiru, you've got a fight in 2 weeks in Bradford, and Pav, you go on in December. So just before we talk about the specific fights, tell us about Fight Star and also your relationship with Raj.
Yeah, it's just it's the show I made my amateur MMA debut on.
Yeah,
Okay.
So, and like I was the champion of the show
yeah,
as an amateur as well.
yeah.
Also back in them days,
Mm,
long time ago now, talking about 10 years plus ago,
mm,
they even had like K1 on their first shows, and that's when I was like, even before MMA, I used to fight K1
yeah,
just because in our first club at the Godra, first it was just Thai boxing,
yeah, yeah.
and we didn't have MMA, and I fought for the the K1 belt on that show as well, so I was the
Yeah.
K1 champion.
Yeah.
Sick, man.
But yeah, I've not fought on the show in a very long time,
Right.
so you know, and they've also been down south,
Yeah.
and it's going to be their first show in probably over 5 years back up in the north, because they first
Wow.
started
Yeah.
in Huddersfield in the Apna venue.
Yeah. Crazy. And Raj fought on that as well, didn't he? On the
I
first
believe
fight.
he did fight on that.
Yeah.
You know what's funny, yeah? If you see his fight video for that, this is how old school it was, yeah?
Yeah.
He's walking out to put the jet down there, and then there's like all my Thai and Chache in front of him, like dancing on the way to the cage.
Crazy.
You'll never see that now with all the commission and all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But like, bro, it
Yeah, it
was
was
ghetto
raw,
back
man.
then. It was funny, man.
How's he supported you guys? Because I love the ick between you guys. You're all from Huddersfield, Manchester, and you support
Yeah,
each
he's a
other.
top guy, man. Obviously, he's given us a lot of opportunities, even by, you know, putting lines of MMA together,
Yeah.
giving us slots on his show. And then, like, see, this another thing, bro. Like, look at persistence, yeah.
Mm.
He's been at this game for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, yeah, the other day, yeah, I think we were doing some media for Kiru. And then we had one of our cousins with us, yeah. And our cousin said, "Oh, it's sick that you got your own promotion." He's like, "Bro, I've been doing this for 10 years." You know what I mean? Like, he's in the O2 now.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know, people are only paying attention to him now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But people didn't see when he was grafting for all these years. Yeah, like, he started in the Sikh Leisure Centre in Huddersfield as well.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? From there to the O2, that's the story in
Yeah.
itself.
Wow.
But yeah, it's just graft, bro. You just have to have like one goal, yeah, just not stop until you get there.
100%.
I think as well, bro, like, being a promoter is probably more risky than being a fighter, bro. Because,
What is that?
bro, they say that promoting's a mug's game, innit?
I don't know that.
They say that because,
Yeah.
bro, have you ever chilled with like promoters on fight day before?
Nah.
You know how much stress them man are under, bro.
Yeah. To be- I wasn't there. You were closer to Raj than I was that day. So what
I
was
didn't
it?
really see him.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the
you were
thing.
just in his work.
You've got guys turning up on a day like, oh, I can't fight. It's my cat's birthday today. I
Actually,
can't make
you
it."
know what? You can see how annoyed Raj gets as well leading up to the
Yeah.
fight. He starts putting up stories and saying, "Oh, mysterious things happen on fight week."
Yeah,
People pulling
yeah,
out.
of course. This guy will pull out, that guy will pull out. I don't know, like the correct like staff hasn't turned up to the show.
Crazy.
This is not working. That's what
injury,
you're putting out. Bare fires, yeah. The one guy's like, "Where's my money? Where's this? Where's
Oh
that?" Like,
yeah, the
bro, I've seen mad things happen before today. Yeah, I remember once. Yeah. So there's this big Russian show in it. Yeah, that's come to the UK.
Yeah.
And this guy I know, yeah, he's running it, yeah, on behalf of the Russians, yeah. And then, yeah, it's going out to live Russian TV, innit?
Yeah.
And, like, it's going out to live Russian TV, but he's gone, "Oh, no, you know what? I'll put my own bud there. They'll do it cheaper than these other guys, yeah. And, yeah, we'll save costs." They said, "Yeah, cool, don't worry, yeah." And then I remember we get there, it's a big arena, innit, yeah.
Yeah.
We get there on the day. And then I remember the big screens, it's all blue in it. We're like, "What's going on here? It's not working. The live feed not working, going out to Russian TV, yeah." Then afterwards, I see this guy, bro. He looked like you know when you see a dead man walking.
Yeah.
He goes, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. He goes, the only thing I had to do was make sure the stream not work. The stream not working. Now these Russians are gonna fucking kill me for the one. Like, bro, it's pressure, you know.
You got Putin watching the TV. Like,
That sounds very stressful, right?
Bro.
I feel.
And then I remember we're at the fighter hotel afterwards. He's having this meltdown like this. There's like 20 fighters out here. Like, where's my hotel room? Where's my money? Where's this? Where's that? Where's that?
Man.
Like, bro, fuck that. I'd much rather get in the cage, yeah, and fight.
Just fight, yeah.
That's me done.
I've never looked at it like that, man. Never looked at it like that.
Yeah.
But still, like, we can't play down how hard it is for you lot getting in there, innit? Like,
Yeah.
Like, how does it feel? Because, like, you guys definitely seem like, when you walk in there, both of you, when you walk in there, it seems like all nerves are gone. Leading up backstage, it might be a different story. But what's it like? How nervous do you feel stepping into it? How scary is the experience?
You know what? I was having this conversation with a lad who was talking, who had his first fight coming up.
Yeah.
But for me now, I don't really get them nerves like that. But on your first fight, that's when you feel everything.
Yeah.
But I was telling this guy who had his first fight coming up, I was like, just enjoy the moment and enjoy everything, because you're never gonna feel like how you're gonna feel like for that fight and all them nerves and everything. Because I remember my first fight, I was so charged up, adrenaline was going, it was crazy. There was a lot of sun there, just seeing everyone. I was like,
which one was it? Was this the orange gloves?
Orange gloves.
That's for those who haven't seen the infamous video of Kiru, like when he was a young singer and he was like, if it was a K1 show.
It was a K1.
Bro, like these are videos like I was watching when I was young, and that was like, bro, this sing, like I need to be like this. I need to be like this, this guy like smashing Banda up. And there's one where he did an MMA one after, and then the guy's turning his back, he's jumping his back and choke him out.
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Do that.
So for that fight, even that guy in the weigh-ins, that guy was blowing me kisses, so I extra wanted to get him as well. I proper wanted to get him, and he come out, he done like the John Cena wrestling kick or whatever in it. But yeah, for that fight, I was mad charged up, adrenaline going, and then like I'm expecting this for my second fight now, thinking it's gonna be crazy, but it's like I was just so calm, and it was like I was kind of thinking, like I was a bit thrown off with that, thinking why am I not feeling this? I want because that's what I was expecting. So then, ever since that first fight, I've just been calm, walking out and going to fight.
Yeah. So for what I'm gathering is like when you enter the cage, your mindset is like, you know what, just chill, relax, like sort of thing. Like, and yours is like, this Mark, I want to be the piano.
No. It's not even so much like that, yeah. It's more so your body, when it experiences fear and excitement, it's the same physiological response, but it's how your mind interprets it.
Yeah.
But I will say also though, like some of my best performances, are like when the opponent like is a good opponent, because I'm switched on, I'm thinking, like I can't get caught here, I can't get caught there, then like I perform better, do you know what I mean? But
so you like the challenge basically?
Yeah. But that feeling of what you were saying then, that comes from, I don't know, like I just like competition, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially like when a guy thinks he's just gonna turn you over, it's like, ooh, who are you? Like,
yeah, that's it.
or like when everyone's bigging up one guy, I like them kind of fights, because it's like I love to make that guy feel like he's had all this bump, like he's gonna do this at the event, and it's like with bump can tail, isn't it?
Yeah. That's that warrior. That's the warrior inside of you as well, innit? Like say you got Baba Deep singing to you on your tired over here as well, innit? Like that's clearly like that's what it is. That's what's roaring inside you, and it's so uplifting. Like, what would you say to people? Yeah, because I know a lot of people look at MMA and says, "Oh, it's a bit of a rough sport." These people are probably aggressive on the outside. Why did this sport actually make you more of a calm band on the outside? You know what I mean?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, when you like, say for example, like by sparring partners from the gym, my teammates, I probably like a closer bond with them than I do with people I've known my whole life, because like I don't know, we just like go at it every day, there's nothing left to be said after.
Wow.
Like there's probably people in your family who wish I could smash this guy head, isn't it? Because it's like all it says.
You probably start loving them more.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think what's funny at our gym, we have gym straighteners in it. Do you know what a straightener is?
I've got what is it? People that put people in the
straightener
place?
is a fist fight, bro, one-on-one, innit? Like let's have it out.
In the middle or
nah. So like check this, in our gym, obviously we're lads, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's like, what's funny? this one guy from a gym, yeah. He's a professional fighter, yeah. It's called AB, yeah.
Yeah.
He described our gym, yeah, in like the most fitting way. He goes, it's like half school, half pen. Because he goes, like, there, yeah, like, I don't know, like, everyone always takes a piss out of each other, innit? And then there's some man, yeah, like, they can't take it. And then because of that, you know what guys are, they start sticking it on the ball, innit? Yeah, then before you know it, he's like, the fucking, everyone's sticking it on him, innit? Yeah, and then, like, sometimes it goes too far, yeah, like, two guys will take the piss out of each other. Like, you know, we have a group chat.
Yeah.
And then people are like, they be too mad, like, cuss each other, and people start stirring the couches like that, yeah. And then, yo, they start saying, yeah, like, I'll bang you out and stuff like that, yeah. And then we end up organizing a one-on-one fight in the cage, yeah. Everyone gets around the cage, and these two guys have it out in, like, boxing gloves.
That's the best way, though, isn't it?
Yeah, like, I remember this is so funny, yeah. These two guys, yeah, like, they were discussing each other, and then one guy said something about the other guy's gal or something like that, yeah. And then, yo, it's got personal in it. And then, yo, it's funny because our coach, Princey, he gets in on it as well. Yeah. He, like, announced us as a fighter.
Oh, no way.
Walkout music, and then, yo, when he announced there's the second guy walking out, the guy that had something said about his missus, yeah.
Oh,
you know that,
shit.
You know, he played the song, and it's like a remix. He goes, keep my wife's name out of your mouth. Like,
he made the remix.
Yeah. Yo, it was so funny, bro.
The commitment, man.
That's good, like fight prep as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
You make it real as shit,
bro.
So
like,
fun it sounds, you Jim.
Yo, I swear down, man. It's like, oh my god, man, it's too funny.
Have you guys had any experiences like that?
We've not been in the gym straighteners like that.
We respect.
You know, good comp.
Come on, who's gonna try bully me?
It's true.
Do you think because like you know your skill, you know your like how good you are, you feel like you don't have to prove it?
Yeah, there's some of that. I'd say it comes from disagreements with people more in the gym, or it'd be like two people have got banter, one person taking it the wrong way, and then you know the only way to settle it has been a straightener in the gym, and it's happened. There's been a few.
Yeah. Now I think the special thing about both of you, is why you lot have done so well is like you lot seem like very humble.
Very humble.
I think part of the reason why I've not made it anywhere in professional fighting is because I let my ego get to me. Like I'll win a fight. And then there's other reasons I didn't pursue it, but done with. Like I think my weakness is I win a fight and then I just start feeling myself a lot. But like,
oh nah, bro, like there is that as well.
Yeah,
you gotta understand all but they have ego.
Yeah.
But you need that ego, bro. Like this is another thing, man. Like I don't know. I find it hard, to fully dissolve my ego because if I was like that, then like I don't know, why would I fight? You know?
Yeah. You have to have it, but it's like
how Yad was saying last time when we were sat down.
Yeah.
You have like obviously. Is it these 5 thieves?
Yeah.
But you need like if you were to fully erase all of them, I don't know. It's like what motivation?
It's about controlling it the best way, controlling it, and it's like we'll talk about this in the car as well.
Yeah.
It's like after you've done something, sort of thing. Don't like dwell on it too much, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
You know, don't think okay, I'll win. I'll look up. I'm the guy, and I think that's what leads to a lot of people's downfall as well. Like you're like kabaddi players. We talked to Indabasi by like a lot of kabaddi players. Like after their like I don't know if you lot have heard it, but a lot of kabaddi players turn to like alcoholics after.
Okay.
Because like and a lot of sports people as well because they're too much living in the past, they're too much dwelling on the past. But I think what makes a good champion is just it's more so just always just never being stagnant, and the same goes with Sikh as well. You can't be stagnant. Like you know, even the greatest like saints can fall, right? Because you know, like if you just remain stagnant, then that's it. Then it's like this the algae forms and stuff. You know what I mean? But the rivers got to keep flowing. You got.
I think it's because people lose their purpose after that, innit?
Yeah.
And then but I won't lie, bro. Like you know, after you spark someone in the first round, it's bad, But they are coming up to you, lifting you up like that, madness. You go out in the car park afterwards, all your cousins have got you on the shoulders like that. Yo, it's mad. Then you go into functions here, there, and there. People are saying, yo, you're that Buddha, it's that different. And then afterwards, when all that goes, you just go back to civilian life. A lot of people, I've seen it, they find it hard to adjust, you know what I mean? No wonder they turn to like nashe or stuff like that.
Facts, man.
I think you just have to carry on finding your purpose after that. Like you have to evolve in it.
Very
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, then it becomes
Because if you become too rigid, and like this is my identity, like I'm not gonna change it, then you'll always be pigeonholed into that thing. And then the second thing, you won't be able to fit into anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What was you were talking about knocking someone out in the first round? I remember seeing that. That was sick.
Yeah.
So what was your like best experience in the ring, your best win, and the same with you, Kiru.
I think, yeah, one of my favorite wins was, you know, when I fought on Fight Style the first time against that guy that Justin Springer. That springs to mind, yeah, because I remember at the time, yeah, I lost like a couple of fights. This was like amateur days, like 2016, yeah. I was on a bit of a skid, yeah. And then it's funny, yeah. I got a message from Raj, yeah, saying, yo, you're gonna fight in 2 weeks on Fight Star. I goes, oh, go on, who's the opponent, yeah? Bro, he pulls out this massive kata, yeah. He's got a dolly out here, that, yeah. I look at his fights. He's finished like 5 man in the first round. Like, you know them, you know, like not even just knockouts, you know, afterwards the bun down like that, they're doing CPR on him, yeah. He's just there, his eyes are open like that, yeah. But then I thought, yo, does he think I'm gonna lose to this? What? Oh, of course I'll take it like that,
Crazy.
yeah. And then I took the fight, yeah. And then I remember, yeah, we get to Coventry and that, yeah. This Bunda's from Coventry, innit? So all the crowd's there for him, yeah. I've just got one table of like my Shirabi cousins there at the front of it, yeah. But they're making bare noise, yeah. It was sick, yeah. And anyway, I remember I'm backstage with Kiru about to walk out, and Leon Edwards is there as well, yeah.
Oh man,
Because he's with his team. He was a UFC fighter back then, but he wasn't like where he is now or whatever, yeah. He's one with his guys, yeah. And then the runner comes up to me. He goes, oh, you're on in 5 minutes. And there was like a clock there with the handle going. But gee, when I say that's the longest 5 minutes of my life, yeah. I'm thinking, yo, like this guy's out there, innit? Yeah. Yo, he's got bear crowd. Yo, he's dolly out here and that, yeah. And like, I'm just thinking of all the man like this, lying there with the eyes open like that, innit? Yeah. And then, but then I was like, nah, like, yo, it's time now, do you know what I mean? And then I remember Leon Edwards is like, yeah, like, good luck or whatever.
oh sick.
And then I walk out, and then, yeah, I get in the cage or whatever. Then this guy's walked out, yeah. I remember, yeah, like, he was, yeah, go up, brother, go up. When I'm walking out, yeah, my cousins.
Yeah.
And then, yo, this guy's walked out. Bro, there's that much bud there making noise for him, yeah. Yo, like, it's drowned out the noise of my supporters, yeah. I've only got one table. This guy's got Saw Monday there,
That
innit?
must have fueled you though, considering your mindset.
Yeah. But then anyway, he's got in the cage, yeah, and he's looking across from me right now. And then I remember in that fight, I was watching, you know, Randy Couture versus Vitor Belfort.
Yeah.
Because Vitor Belfort back then, he steadied out his mind, yeah. His trap started here and ended down there. He had no neck in it. Remember when they listed him as no known weaknesses?
Yeah.
Because, you know, they have that keys to victory, yeah, and it says explosive power, world-class jiu-jitsu. It said no known weaknesses, in it, yeah.
What that was for who? For Vitor
Vitor
Belfort?
Belfort back in the day.
Like,
when
he
he's
used to come up.
yeah, when he was undefeated, innit?
Yeah,
It's like a
bloody
beam,
hell.
innit? No known weaknesses.
No way.
But anyway, yeah. All I was thinking is, yeah, like, I'll get him tired
Yeah.
and then start wearing him down.
Yeah.
Because all them muscles, yeah, like, you can't punch like that for 3 rounds, innit?
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, yeah, I'll just clinch with him, like, make him tired, whatever, like, rag him about a bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, the fight started. Yo, this guy's come running at me, yeah, trying to knock my head off, yeah. All I kept doing is kept trying to just tie clinch. And then, you know, like, say, for example, you do a tie clinch session, you know, someone keeps pulling your head down.
Yeah.
The next day, your neck's mash up, innit? You
Yeah.
can't even move it like that, yeah. So I've just kept trying to do that to him, kind of clinch him, try to take him down, yeah. And then, yeah, the rounds ended up finishing. And then the whole crowd's going, Justin. And I could just barely hear you, go up, man. Smash it, go up, man. And then even like, yo, they're all the security, but they're there, yeah. They were all operating it. It's in Coventry, yeah, but they just stood there like this, like not saying anything, yeah. Thinking, yo, this guy's little skinny guys will get smashed by this big guy on it, yeah. And then, yo, then it's a second round. And then it's like, he's come out hard again for the first minute, yeah. But then I've started like taking over, like, halfway to the round, then I'm sticking it on him, like taking him down, like beating him up in it, yeah, like landing combinations and that, yeah. Then I remember going into the third round, my corner man at the time, Simon Staniki, is my old striking coach. He goes, yo, look at him, yeah, he's done. And then I see this corner, bro, this bud there put about 5 ice packs on him. He's there going,
You're so
like that, innit? Yeah, all his look down, everything, yeah. I'm thinking, yeah, look, I got this.
Yeah.
What were you feeling in your body then? Were you like tired or were you right?
I'm not even feeling my body. I'm feeling, I'm like, smash this guy up. Bro, yeah. And then, the third round started, yeah. And then, bro, this is like some Leonidas shit, yeah. Bro, you know how before the whole building going, Justin, Now all the apple in the building goes Sahota,
the other lot are
Sahota.
quiet.
Even all like the doorman and everything, they go Sahota. Before it was just that one table at Monday, bro. By the end of it, yeah, all the man goes Sahota. I'm marching him down, yeah, going bam, 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 take him down. I've ended the fight in Mount, I'm just smashing his head in. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Wow.
And then the fight's finished. I got up going, that's just bad, did it? Yeah. Then I ended up winning the decision and that. And after, yeah, it's funny, yeah, there's the big upland doorbell. He goes, yo, rated geezer, rate. He goes, bro, I thought that big collar got smashed up, man. He backed it. Yeah, that's it, yeah. After that fight, yeah, that gave me a lot of confidence because
Sick.
that was the first fight, yeah, where, like, I've gone in there, yeah, and then, yo, this guy is supposed to, like, on paper, he should smoke.
Was this amateur or this was pro?
This was amateur.
Amateur.
If you type in Pav Sahota versus Justin Springer,
Yeah.
yeah, like, even to watch certain parts of it, yeah, I cringe because like my grappling's really sloppy. And at one point, I pulled mount by accident. It's kind of embarrassing, yeah. But like, yeah,
Pulling mount,
even the
isn't it?
trim I had, bro, I look like a fucking melon, karbuja or something. Yeah,
I remember one time you had like a blonde.
yeah,
Don't you?
yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, that was for
happened there?
amateur title fight. Yeah.
Different this time. I love it, man.
I would turn Super Saiyan, bro.
Sounds like a fun time though, man.
Yeah, yeah. Even for that fight, bro, you know, online, the Tapology vote, like 90% said that guy should smash me. He was like some kid at the time that had a lot of hype. He knocked out a lot of kids in the first round. And I remember thinking, yo, I'm going to ras this guy, yeah. In the first round, I shot in, double-legged him against the wall. I've gripped behind his legs and pushing my shoulder like into his chest, yeah, like just here, sternum. And I could hear his cookie go. As soon as he's going like that, breathing like that, I'm thinking, yeah, he's done, man. I ended up strangling him in like round 2.
That's when you know when someone's a sick fighter, innit? When you're beating people like that.
Yeah,
All of you guys on that big stage, you know, in MMA, and you got people in boxing as well, like in there yourselves, like being people with these mad records. That's why obviously you lot are like spoken about in the community, and everyone looks up to you, man.
You're like, I only get, you know, proper enjoyment after a fight is if I've beaten some guy like that.
Yeah, fair
anyone can smash like one of these
Journeyman,
journeymen, innit?
People
Yeah.
take easy fights.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like, bro, like, there's a lot of fighters out there, yeah, like, you know, these promoters, if they wanted to, yeah, they could spread dirt on so many Bunday, yeah. There's Bunday saying, oh, yeah, like, it has to be a win, yeah. It has to be this, it has to be that. And then, like, it's mad, bro. But I've never asked that me. I just, whatever is there, innit? I just fight.
That's crazy. Even when I had my first MMA fight, I fought someone who was there to fight. It wasn't a journeyman, but it ended quickly. You know, I beat the guy quickly. And second fight, even though I lost it, but I said I want someone proper in it.
I'm not saying, that
fight.
you'll never fight a journeyman because, there's people that pull out stuff like you can't help it, but some guys out there, they exclusively look for a journeyman only, and then they're like undefeated or whatever, and you click on their topology, tell me why all the guys are beating are like 0-6, 0-11, it's like, you're undefeated, against tomato cans, bro. Like, I could throw my cha-cha in the cage, bro. You'd mash man up, you know. Not easy, my cha-cha, bro.
He's my baby, bro.
That's yard, bro.
Probably have him as well.
Kiru, what about you? Your most memorable fight then?
I would say when
UFC.
I fought Giacomo Santoro in Italy, because that was a sick one. There was like,
I remember that one.
yeah, there was there was 4 fighting from top team, and there was my cousin and my friend from Huddersfield that come to support us. So, you know, I'm fighting an Italian guy in Italy, and it's on UFC Fight Pass.
Yeah.
This guy was more of the favourite for that fight, I think, on going into it. Like, I was a bit of the underdog going in, and obviously he's got the crowd, like, you know, a third of the crowd he's actually his own Bunday that have come just exclusively to see him.
Yeah.
But then all of the crowd are Italian and want him to win and not me, really. I've got probably about 10 people tops just as my team, and like, including them 10 people, there's my cousin and my friend. But we also managed to secure some dollies as well. Like, we managed to get some Italian dollies down for the walkout.
Dolly, that's crazy.
Yeah. Apne, yeah.
Apne Italians, okay. There's a lot of Italian.
There are a lot of
They are.
Yeah.
So first I'm thinking, I'm walking out in Italy, these are probably gonna boo me, maybe throw kille at me or something. I see like how they are in football, innit?
Pasta.
You're a crazy guy.
But that's what I was expecting. But you know, with the dollies, I think just the sheer entertainment,
Yeah.
the rating it.
Yeah.
I didn't really hear too many boos up until like there was like they've announced my name. There was a little, but I thought there'd be more. So I was thinking,
Yeah.
that's not too bad because I was expecting it really. But say, it would have been a hostile crowd. I feel like without the dollies.
Yeah.
But like we walked out with the dollies. I had a
I was
Nishant side
gonna
as well,
say, Yeah.
and
Oh,
I'm focused. I'm locked in for this fight. Kid, he's like maybe 6-1.
yeah.
He was a good wrestler.
Yeah.
One of the Italian prospects. I'm fighting him. First round, he's just taking me down.
Fair enough.
Catching me with some shots. I think at one point he gets me against the cage and he's throwing like these little rabbit
I remember
punches.
this, yeah.
Lands maybe about 8 of them in a row.
Yeah.
There wasn't really much in the shots, but
Yeah.
and the referee's coming like dead close, like he's gonna stop the fight.
Yeah.
And I get up and then I think the round finishes then, and then Princey has a shout. at the
This is
referee.
why Carl Prince is the most gangster coach in the world, yeah? We get in the cage, the first thing he does, he runs straight up to the referees, like, what are you doing? What, like, you swearing at me, yeah? He goes, what's that? That's bullshit like that, innit?
What's this during the break?
In
rounds?
between, yeah.
Between the
He
rounds,
starts
yeah.
sticking it on the referee, yeah?
Yeah.
Said, don't try and take the piss out of my fighter, yeah? Trying
Yeah.
to stop the fight or this, that, and the other, like,
That's-
sticking it
Because
on
they were
his-
just little rabbit punches. About
Yeah.
a few of them as I'm getting up, like not enough to
It's just
even
like,
hurt you.
I don't know, say for example, like when you grapple with punches,
Yeah.
or like even in the UFC when you see this one guy just tap it like that,
Yeah.
he's almost trying to stop it over that because that guy's the
Bullshit.
home guy,
This is
isn't
the
it?
whole guy,
Yeah.
that's pathetic,
He
man.
stuck it on him like, who are
Man.
you, man?
Passion, innit? That's
The
what
referee was like, man, bewildered like that, wasn't he? Like a deer in head.
That's what makes a sick coach. The passion.
Yeah,
The
come on.
fighters.
But
She's trying
Yeah, so it's like I comfortably lost that round, and probably 10-9 to him. Didn't really do anything, and I'm sat down on my seat, and then Princey comes at me with some speech saying, we've come out to Italy. You walked out with the Nishan side, you got to rep it for the Punjabis.
Sick.
And that's instantly like lit a fire under me. I've come out and then I'm like looking to land on him now. Not so much. I'm
Yeah.
catching him a little bit, but not really too much. And then he takes me down again. He might even be coming towards to get me into mount. But somehow I've scrambled and just got up. Like, in your mind when you think you just want to get up. I've scrambled, I've got up. And then I'm going to put it on him and I hear the dole going in the crowd. So like, yeah.
They're
So like,
banging him.
Rav, he's now one of the coaches at Top Team. But back then, he was just cornering Farouk.
Rav BJJ.
Yeah. He was just cornering Farouk, but he was with us. We spent the whole time there. But he's with the dollies and he's ran up to the dollies and he said to him, play the dole. So mid-fight, the dole's going. And then I just start sticking it on this guy, elbowing him, hitting him with everything. He's shooting on me now. I'm sprawling every takedown. Imagine he's gone for about... So he's come in on the clinch on one time. Got a takedown. I've got back up instantly. He's done another takedown. I've got back up again. And then on the last one, he's like taking a big breath in. He's gone like a single leg and I've gone back up. And then like Pav's like shouting, he's tired. Just that much output to get them takedowns. You're not taking a guy down. And I'm just spamming elbows, catching him with loads of stuff, throwing like spinning elbows at him. And as I'm putting this volume on him, the door's just going. And then, so this crowd a lot of them were originally, rooting for the Italian guy to win.
It's rooting for you now.
They hear this door going, there's pure violence going on the cage, and they're just cheering. And it's like mad in there.
They're respecting,
And even at one point, I think I'm feeling myself too much because the door's on. I'm in the clinch. I'm kneeing him, elbowing him, and I've got him in the clinch. And I hear the door going. And like, say, you can switch your step as a fake for the knee.
Yeah.
So like, I'm doing that a little bit, switching my step, kneeing. But then I start doing it to the dog beat, switching my step. And I might even put one hand up like a little bit. Like that.
That's rated.
It's just the light
And then,
bulbs.
bro, as I do that, he comes in to shoot at me. So I'm thinking, oh no, what am I doing here? But I managed to defend the takedown. And even from there, I think this might be the second or the third round.
Yeah.
He's like, I go for a spinning elbow. It's like a disgusting spinning elbow. It's whacked him right across the butta. And then it's towards the end of the round. And then he's just like, he's managed to get a clinch of me, like behind me. But I've got his hands there. And after just hitting him there, I'm looking at the crowd and some of the guys, like just random Italian people, I'm just laughing at the crowd and they're like looking at me like, this guy's Pago.
Bro.
And then,
Wow.
so then that's the second round. But like it was nearly enough to put him away in that second round. Going into the third, this guy's got a disgusting cut from the elbows, like a deep cut. It could have been enough just to stop the fight there.
Yeah.
I imagine, so like they stopped the fight to look at his cut before the third round. Big, deep cut like that. And then I look at the screen and then there's my cousin from Huddersfield. He's like, go on, Kiru. He's there like.
He's going, and he sees the camera's going on him, yeah.
Oh, he
it's
sees
all
that,
like the big street. So imagine, it's like 1-1 going into the third round. It's like bare intense in the corner. We're like, you got to stay on it. I look over the big street and you just see man going,
How does that make you feel then? You must have been like pumped.
I was pumped going into that third round because even they were playing the toll just as
Amazing.
I've walked out with the tollies and that, but it's never been during the fight.
Yeah.
But like even then they're looking at this guy's cut and they're just playing the toll as well. I'm thinking that even the guy's probably feeling a little bit intimidated, thinking who's this bunda just elbowing me in the head. And I've gone out again, just stuck it on him, hitting him with everything, spinning elbows, like spinning wheel kicks to the head. Credit to him though, he stayed in the actual fight and he didn't get finished, but his face was a bit of a mess afterwards, catching all them elbows and that. But yeah, I got the win.
Wow, well done. You lot both made us feel like we're there, innit? Both fights.
I'm so immersed in this. It's crazy.
It's just crazy. So, Kiru, man, let's talk about that. I thought when I asked you like your main experience, your best fight, I thought it would be the UFC fight. But tell us about that. How was it like that? How did it feel? It's like such a big achievement. The second ever Sikh UFC fighter. What was the whole experience like for you, bro?
Yeah, it was a bit mad, to be fair, really. I'd say all the fights and everything, that's just the same. A fight's a fight at the end of the day. But, the way you get treated in the UFC, like, everything is just patterned, everything's just sorted out for you. So say, like, they've got a job for every little thing. Even, like, cutting the weight and everything. You get there on fight week, and then it's like you got your meals sorted out for you for the actual cutting weight. They've got the UFC PI staff who are assisting you with your weight cut, and you get all the food for refueling after, all the things just to have, so you don't even have to worry about that.
Wow.
So a lot of people say, like our people, the community, like don't support each other. A lot of people like say there's that stigma or whatnot. Obviously we know that's not the case. How have the community supported you on your journey, even like at the UFC as well?
I'd say I definitely felt it more in like the UFC because that was like the highest kind of point where I was fighting on, and that's when you get all the attention. Really, innit?
Definitely.
You see, like people that you can't even just say, just people that that you follow and you see, and then you feel like, oh right, this guy's following me back. It's a bit mad, isn't it? I would say, the support from the other apnea fighters and that, that's like, it's like our bond, really. Like say, we go to America, we know we got a place to train.
Definitely.
We can train with Mancher, do whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
Bobby comes here, he knows that he can train with us. We go to Australia, we could just hit up Bobby and we could get like high level training. Same if I was, anytime I ever go to Punjab, I'm gonna go to link up Yad. Every time we're in India, we link up Yad every single time. Try to get some training with him.
Yeah, bro. We know like when Yazwida came here as well, like he couldn't stop talking about the support you guys showed him. Why is that so important? Up and up on.
I mean it just feels like that's just the thing.
I don't know. Would you not just get gassed if some guys come from Punjab and he's an MMA fight? You're like, yo,
Exactly
like, let's train, let's link up. Do you know what I mean?
People,
We've always been like that. I think because, in the north, we don't have a lot of sayings in it. So when we meet another one, we get gassed. Man, that's where, like, I don't know, like, I remember when I went to DMU, I went uni in Leicester,
Okay.
Like, I got gassed, I met all these sayings, Look at me like I'm a bit weird, like, why you getting back excited?
I'm excited for.
No, we don't have that where we live, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're like a very big minority, do you know what I'm saying? So like I think from them like growing up in Huddersfield, like all the things did kind of stick together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we've just carried on that mindset to like all like the operate with each, you know what I mean? Like
Sick.
But in the same way, it's like we've been shown love from like Munch and all that, and then we've just had the correct training. Even like when I went to Dubai, it was like Lack was showing me where to train and this to train, so I got love from Lack. In the same way, when like how Bobby or if Yad was here, we're just replicating the same thing, you know.
It's crazy how Maharaj like connects the dots for us as well, right? It's almost like we don't have to do these things. Like you go somewhere, you're being taken care of, and you know, like, no matter who it is in it, like our Sikh brothers, like I just see it like Maharaj just put them there for us on this journey, and on this journey, what you lot doing like great things, man.
I feel like even like your prep, your fight camps are all different, or it's the same?
Sometimes you're working different stuff for a different opponent. Like
okay.
you might be fighting a southpaw guy, so then you'll be working, you know, stuff which would be for against a southpaw, or say one
more specific.
more
Their
specific. We're
weaknesses.
drilling certain things more for this opponent.
And it's like your training won't be geared towards learning new things. It'll just be more for specific scenarios, you know what I'm saying, and dialing in your fitness.
Yeah, even then, say like when you don't have a fight, it'd be like you're working on some of the areas you need to improve on, but then when you've got that fight and you're close to the fight, you're only working your A game and then maybe them little things for that specific fight.
So like, so what is your plan for the next few years now? So what is it, a title fight with Fight Star you got in 2 weeks?
I think they're just going to have little confirmations if it is or if it isn't. But potentially it is. Work. So like I can't say if it is or is right now.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, the fight on Fight Star, looking to get a run out in December as well.
Oh, so the one in the O2.
See, it might be on that show or a different show, but I'm looking to fight in December as well. So I'm looking to have an active
2 fights.
end to the year. It might even be the end of November actually. So it's either the end of November or December. But I'm looking to get 2 fights before the end of the year, and like just continue with the momentum.
What is the momentum? What's your mentality now going into these fights? What are you thinking?
I just want to get back into a big organization.
Wow.
Oh, it's good, man. UFC, bro, that's the place, innit?
Yeah,
you've shown you can get there. You smashed in that tournament as well. I'm man. We're behind you. The community's behind you, and wicked. What about like after your lot's fight career? Have you like thought about that? What you do after?
I imagine we'll probably just go into business or something like that, because that was like our first passion, innit?
Yeah.
We were them kids that used to sell sweets in school.
Oh, you know them ones. Yeah. Ones that used to like shag me, bro.
even all the way throughout like 20s, you know, in order to fund this lifestyle, we had to like have businesses. Do you know what I mean? So I imagine that's probably what I will just do with it.
Proper hustle mindset.
Yeah.
I think MMA careers are one of the hardest ever, because you're living off of uncertainty as well, right?
Yeah.
Like you're doing this, and it's so hard to get to like make it. I look like the only guy that ever made it, like big up Pete, like the first guy was Conor McGregor, did change the game, but it's just such a tough career to get into, man. Such a tough career, and sometimes only the people that do it or in the fight game actually realize.
Have any like youth or young kids reached out to you and said that you've inspired them? Have you had stories like that?
Yeah, get a few messaging and saying that, and then some of them are having like amateur fights and fights here and there.
Wow.
So do get messages like that, and then I'd like to point. Sometimes I do point them in the right direction, or some people be like, you know, I'm from this area and I want to get into it, and then I might even talk to Raj because he knows all the gyms in the UK and be like, you know, what gym's good here, and I'll see what he says, and then I'll send it back to them.
Wow. So you feel like a bit of a mentor, kind of.
A little bit, yeah. If somebody messages me, I'll point them in the right direction.
That's amazing, man. It's a big sale, isn't it?
It's Ikdam, man. That's that oneness.
Like people are helping you. You want to help them as well. That's amazing.
Good, man. Shall we go into some quick fire questions?
Yeah, we can do.
We got some like funny quick fire questions for you lot. So we'll just ask. No, you ask. we're asking you lot just one after the other, innit? Just
1 second. All right, this is a good one actually. Kiru. So you're walking into the cage, but you can only have one person in your corner from past, present, or even fictional? Who's gonna be?
Oh, that the thing is, I'm always gonna have Pav in my corner.
Oh,
Listen,
innit?
besides Pav, besides Prince, like someone like someone else.
Be
besides
anyone.
that. Yeah. Just make it harder. First thing that comes to your mind.
The first thing that come to my mind was we'll have Tupac and Chumkila.
Oh God, what's you?
Oh.
I didn't say Tupac and Chumkila because I thought they'd be the best for giving me technical advice.
It's energy, innit?
Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. When I've been there, I'm not thinking about jab, left, right, cross, all this stuff. I'm thinking about.
All right, number one. If you could change one rule in MMA for your next fight, what would it be?
I know exactly what.
Yeah.
And I'd allow knees to the head of the floor, me.
Oh,
I think
right
it changes.
now.
It changes
Dangerous.
the grappling so much more.
yeah,
You know, like if you sprawl on someone, you can just knee their head clean
Yeah.
up. Like, yeah.
definitely.
Or even from side control, because I like side control.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, yeah. Lower Yad was doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see up on Leo.
Yeah. That's it.
What do you think, Kiru?
Because we're going quick fire, I'd have to say headbutts in it.
I don't mind a
Just
cheeky
from the
headbutt.
clinch, innit? From the clinch.
No, just another stupid answer, really, innit?
That's not the
That's it. What elbows are allowed? What elbows aren't
No,
allowed? I mean?
before there was this is what I would say before. I would say to put back the 12-6 elbow, but that has now been put back in. So now you can 12-6 elbow
On the
people
ground?
on the wherever.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
So even mount now is a lot more dangerous in that aspect and even just when you're on top of people, you can just 12-6.
I've not seen no one do that in UFC recently.
Yad got a 12-6 elbow in his fight
Who Yad?
on the ground.
Oh, he was doing everything that I thought was illegal in his fight.
They
Sorry.
even say like, as well, I come up with one of them elbows, and sometimes it has come up at a bit of a 12-6 angle from standing. But so even sometimes I have to talk to a referee and be like, oh, if I angle it this way a little bit. But now that rule has changed, it's like nice for myself.
Okay, I've got a funny one as well. Where's the strangest place that you've shadow boxed?
One place where you've done it, you'd be like, why am I doing this here?
I'd say just like a bathroom in it, just shadow box it in a public bathroom, just shadow box.
After a month, you just go for it.
Why you?
Probably just, I don't know, walking down the street. I remember once, I was walking down the street after eating Nando's in town. I was just like, with an autopilot. And then one of my friends was parked in a car on the road. And he see me because he started fighting. I mean, that is it.
My funniest one was Ardas. During Ardas.
What?
Yeah. So no, Jules, I did the month. It was after when you go Dohra. Yeah, so I got up, little lead hook, and then out the door. Okay. Yeah, you know, sometimes you just like you're standing in the same place for a while, and you just feel like you need to loosen the shoulders up and that.
I don't know.
Man just said lead hook.
Okay, I know you guys are like MMA like fighters and that, but what would you say is the deadliest martial arts in your opinion?
In what sense?
I don't know, like
Is that
I remember-
for the street or for?
just generally.
Yeah, like are you saying for like effectiveness in
Okay,
a fight?
Yeah. Say if there's two people fighting to the death, yeah, what's one martial art one of the guys would need to basically?
Last time we had this conversation, I said MMA, and then you said nah, it has to be an individual like art, and then I said
okay.
Sambo because that was the
Yes.
most like MMA and they teach and they've got everything in there.
That is probably the best one.
Yeah, probably that.
Sambo, innit?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Basically, in a one-on-one, if it's just a one-on-one, if you can't grapple, you're done.
What's your guilty pleasure song that you would never make it as your walkout track?
Probably Chimkila or something, innit? Do you not listen to much music?
No, nothing really springs to mind that I guilty pleasure that I'd make that I wouldn't make as my walkout.
There's always some 80s tunes in it. I
Yeah.
like 80s tunes, bro.
Fair enough, man.
What sort of music do you listen to? Like when you train to pump you up?
Bro, I listen to everything.
Do they put it on in the gym? Do they put music?
Yeah.
Even Carl Prince, like our coach, he'll drop a bit of Sidhu sometimes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, sick, man.
Sick.
That pumps you in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it went it's like when we're, or even when Yad was leaving, he's like, I've got a tune for you. He's like, I'm dropping this one for Yad, and then he put on Sidhu for Yad.
That's crazy.
That's why Prince is the GOAT.
Yeah.
He is.
So he sounds like a sick coach, man. Even like when we came last time, you know, I thought, look, like I'm happy to pay in it for letting us use the facility and that. Right now, bro, it's sick to trust you. Like have
Even like I was saying to Paji, but you were gone earlier, yeah. Like you know, like in the movies, yeah, you see them coaches that give like bad speeches. And
he's younger than you, bro. Don't call him body. I'm joking.
nah, but you know what I'm saying, yeah. Like
Yeah.
you know, the man that give like the Monday the 6 speeches, and they get that jiggle, man. I'm like, yeah. Yo, he do like every morning after training, like he'll sit all man down on the mat, yeah, and yo, give man a 6 speech. Do you know what I
Pump
mean?
everyone up, man.
He'll do that every day, bro. Or sometimes, yeah, like. Say for example, yeah, he's been away, yeah, from home, maybe like 3 weeks, yeah. He's not seen his family, nothing, yeah. On a Monday morning, he'll come straight from Manchester Airport, straight to the gym. He's not even seen his family, yeah.
Wow.
He's running the morning class, yeah. And then, yo, he'll do like some 6 speeches, like, yo, like, he's like, yo, do you man think you made it?
It's crazy.
You ain't done shit. Like he was saying this, that, the other, yeah. He goes, yo, listen, the only reason these men are here staying winning, yeah, is because they don't act like they're winning, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, win, like, you know, success is rented every day.
Yeah.
Like success, yeah, you rent it. It's not something like, oh yeah, we do success again. No,
Yeah.
I'm chilling. You know, we all have this fantasy of, yeah, one day when I make it, or like we'll reach this fantasy, like take me to the promised land kind of thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro, that shit don't exist. Because you get there, yeah, you have to do all the hard work you need to get there to maintain it. And then there's like a next level, and you say, no, I want to
100%.
get there. I want to do what them guys are doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It never ends. Like, you know how we have this fallacy that you'll retire at 65 and then you'll be chilling on a boat, yeah, for the last few years of your life.
You're still
Bro, that don't exist, man.
Yeah, you're right.
And even then, if you were to do that, if you were to get there and just stop working and do everything, bro, you'll be dead soon, man, because you don't have no purpose in life, man. You'll just wither away. Do you know what I mean?
Literally.
Yeah.
It's all about staying neutral, right? It's all about staying neutral. We had this discussion, I mentioned a bit earlier as well, just about these champions like Ilya Topuria and stuff. I think it's just like they just can't get like ahead of themselves, innit? They have to stay neutral. They just have to. Speaking about Ilya Topuria, who's your last favorite fighters?
Of all time, it'd be Anderson Silva for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when we first got into it, Anderson was that guy. Even like say before our early fights, we'd watch the day before after the weigh-ins, we'd just watch Anderson Silva
Yeah.
highlights.
Wow.
We don't talk about the second half of his career, innit?
Yeah, that's it.
It's like, you know when you watch Scarface, you watch the first half of it and you turn it off after.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
You see the
Yeah, true. I wasn't happy with the. You know, I've never spoken to someone on a level like that about how they felt about Scarface. I wasn't happy with how it ended, man.
Yeah, I know.
Why is he
man.
killing his boy?
I know.
Like the fair enough. He's trying.
I think Tyson as well. I really like Tyson as well. I think Nick Diaz, you know, like Robbie Lawler. I
Yeah.
like them. Yeah,
Robbie.
like, I live with, bro.
He forgot about that guy, bro.
See, he's another guy. You know, we were saying persistence
Yeah.
earlier. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. At one point, he was like, he got kicked out of the UFC, didn't he? Because when he started, he's like a hot prospect. Then he got kicked out because he lost to like loads of guys. Then he was essentially just floating from organization to organization, like basically like kind of like a journeyman, like win
Yeah.
one, lose one, win one, lose
Yeah.
for years.
Yeah.
Then he come back and he reached his prime like in his 30s, really, didn't it? And then like you just gotta keep going, bro.
He was one of my favorite fighters at that point as well. I liked Tyron Woodley as well.
Nah,
You didn't like him. Why not?
I don't rate him, bro. I don't like him, man. Like mainly because you know he's sparked out Robbie and started his decline, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I did not want him to be.
And then,
man.
nah, but I don't know. He's like a crybaby trying to tap a bunda. You know what I mean?
You know, he did our bestie in the whole boxing world as well,
Oh.
losing to Jake Paul. What do you think of all that? You think that, that was legit?
It was that to get the tattoo.
Yeah, and then he had to get that tattoo that on his finger. Like if he lost, he had to get some.
Oh,
kind
did
of
he get
tattoo. I don't know, but like I seen a picture of him. Like if he actually did, then I don't rate him as a bunda.
Yeah, you should be like, if you ain't.
Because that's like you got another bunda's mark on you. That means like you're his bitch, then, innit?
Past or present, who would you wanna like fight? Who's your dream fight? Kiru.
I'd probably say as a kid, DJ was the champion
Yeah,
at my weight, so I always envisioned fighting him. So I'd say DJ.
yeah. Fair enough. What about you, bro?
I'd love to just fight some scary guy like, I don't know, Edson Barbosa or something. You know, like them ones where you take the fight, yeah, and your stomach's doing backflips and that, thinking, yo, what are you doing, bro? You don't need to do this, bro. Your mind starts playing all these games, innit?
I love it.
But I don't know, I just like to take a fight against someone like that, yeah, just to see if I could do it, innit?
Yeah. It's
Plus,
that's the
like, going back to what I was saying earlier, I like fighting like these scary guys that just put guys out cold and everything.
Yeah.
Like, thinking, yo.
Yeah. That's fair. Would you say DJ's your goat?
Well, my goats, like for me personally, like I said, it was Anderson in it because he was like my ustad, just at the start.
Yeah.
But I'd say the goat for me is John Jones.
Yeah.
Like, as if you're saying the best all time, the GOAT is John Jones.
Yeah.
But then personally, like, my favorite fighter would be Anderson Silva because, I'd say
Makes sense.
he was the guy that inspired us a bit.
And also his prime was the best.
Yeah.
Like no one talks about him enough because of obviously his downfall. He got a bit too like Jamal in it. Like with like Chris Weidman when he started doing all this stuff. Then his downfall was sad to see, man. A lot of these lot, even like Tony Ferguson, it was sad to see his downfall. But Anderson Silva, his prime was like he was invincible, and that's why at time they were calling him the greatest of all time. So Kiru, man, you got your fight in 2 weeks now. So like what like camp? Like how do you feel during camp compared to outside camp? Are you like how like because I can just see it. Like obviously I've seen you a few times in the past few months, but now I can just see that different level of focus. Like you were saying where before you came up, you're both just in the trenches, you're just fighting in it. So what's mentality like during camp, during outside camp? Do you feel like you're a bit more what's the word, like short tempered outward during camp?
I wouldn't say short tempered, but like right now it's like I'm having to diet for the fight. So say people say they're more hungry.
Yeah.
Like as in like they want something, they're hungry.
Yeah.
I've got that and I'm also hungry as well. No.
Two different books.
No, there's a thing when you've got that feeling like that, you're actually hungry.
Yeah.
It's like, just want to fight as well.
Yeah.
So there's you'll be skinny, you'll be skinnier, the face is more drawn in.
Yeah.
I'm ready to fight, I'm ready to weigh in, ready to refuel.
100%.
Stick it on this guy and then on to the next one.
Yeah. What sort of like meditation do you do like leading up to fights, spiritual wise?
I would say a bit of meditation in the morning sometimes,
Yeah.
and at night I do a little bit.
Yeah. Wicked. What about you, Pav?
I just simple, just basic stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest, my knowledge of part and that isn't like I can do basics like Japji sound and stuff like that, but like just simple, man. Especially if I'm in a sauna or something like that, I like doing it. They're doing it.
Yeah.
It's the best time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about the basics. Sometimes.
Just like say, just 10 minutes in the morning, just to
Yeah.
like clear my head for the day.
Focusing on the breath as well. And
Yeah.
Or even if I'm doing an intense cardio workout. Or like some kind of, if it's a hard round, like some guys start saying, oh shit, they start swearing or stuff like that. And then it becomes like a negative mindset because they're like struggling in that moment, aren't they? It becomes a fight, It's like, do I even want to do this? Do I not? But I think, if you say, like that, you just get through it, don't you?
Yeah, sometimes it could just bring you back on track.
It's like, then it feels more like you're climbing something, or more opposed to like, oh man, how long is left? What? Like shit, like and you swear or stuff like that.
do you do the same thing as well?
Yeah, just like a little bit of that. It could be like a situation. I feel like that's just enough to get you back on track.
Yeah.
Even if not so much intense cardio, it might be like just a slippery situation, and then that is just like a little reset.
Yeah. It feels like you ain't alone as well when you start jumping arm and everything. But yeah, boys.
But yeah, I'd say even on top of that, say if you was to go to, like a lot of these people when they're looking into like the psychology of sports and then their why and this, and then they have like, the list of things, and then on that list of things is their higher power as well.
Yeah.
And just people that aren't religious, they'd say it's the universe.
Yeah.
But if you got religion, if you can tap into that, and then have that with everything else, I feel like it's very powerful.
Oh, 100%. Some of the greatest fighters are like God-fearing fighters, isn't it? You got like Khabib, like John Jones as well. He always talks about Jesus and that. But boys, thanks so much, man. Always good chatting to you lot. love your lot's company, love your lot's sangat. Obviously, we can't wait. We can't be at the Bradford fight, unfortunately. But March Gidpa, we're still gonna have someone there supporting and getting a vlog out of it, like we did with the Yads. And obviously, you're fighting in December as well at Fight Star. March Gidpa, we will be there. We've locked that date in. But Kiru, good luck for your fight, man. 2 weeks time. We always know you're gonna go in there and kill it. And March Gidpa, we're always gonna try our best to support, people like you, putting in hard work day in, day out. Us, March Gidpa doing a bit of fighting as well. Like we understand even an ounce of what it's like getting in there. It's not easy at all. So March Gidpa, we're just trying to support people like you as much as we can, right? And that's it. The Sangat's behind you lot, man. Good luck for your fight, bro. We know you're gonna smash it. Thanks for coming on once again. Guys, so if you want to see more videos like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And keep up to date with our vlogs and other stuff that we're trying to do for our community to just embrace the warrior spirit. And that's it, inspire the youth. So thank you guys, thank you for your hard work. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.